Welcome back inside the Now Morning Show. Hope you're having a great morning so far. Let me just let you guys know that the BBC World Service and the British Council, they announced the winning entries on October 3rd for the 2023 International Radio Playwriting Competition. The global competition offers a unique opportunity for playwrights to use the medium of radio drama to reach an international audience of millions across continents. Now this year, there were 677 entries from 94 countries. And out of all of those, a Trinbagonian has topped the list with a piece entitled The Might Corbeau. Ladies and gentlemen, we say good morning to Julien Neaves, who joins us on set this morning. Congratulations, Julien.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
First of all, how did it feel when you hear the news that out of all 677 entries that you were chosen, you were one of two?
Yes. So I won English in the first language, and the other winner won the English in the second language, and there was also a special prize as well too. Mm-hmm. So well, the thing is, when I entered all the way back in February. So I've been monitoring it, and I know, well, okay, around this time, September, they would announce. I'm like, I'm not seeing anything. What is going on? So I'm like, and then I did get an email where they asked me to say, well, okay, just verify this play has not been broadcast anywhere, has not been published, the due diligence.
Right.
I said, well, okay, this is looking good, looking like things happening. And then here, nothing going on. And then so I'm just checking, I see an email from them. And when I see you are I started to ball down the place. I was like, my wife was in the bedroom. I was like, bam, bam. Yeah, I was ecstatic. Yeah. And after that, like the whole day, it took for my emotions to regulate.
How bad did you want this? I mean, it's not the first time you've entered the competition, from what I understand.
No. I entered it back in 2018, and back then they had the main winners, and they announced the regional winners as well too. So I won the Caribbean region, which was a nice recognition, but it wasn't winning the whole thing.
Right.
So I wanted it pretty badly, and I think the play I knew I was putting up, I think it's the best thing I've written.
Obviously they think so too.
Yes. So I was very confident in it. So I wanted it very, very badly. So it feels like the culmination of a dream all the way from childhood.
Yeah.
Just seeing it come to pass. So.
Now, we know you as a journalist. So we've seen your writing before, but writing a radio drama, what difference is that for you?
Well, for me, I started with the creative writing, and then I went into journalism.
Right.
So it's kind of the broaching the two worlds. I guess with journalism, you're telling somebody else's story.
Right.
You're trying to report the facts. And even in my journalism, I try to be a little creative, just not just some boring report, this happened, that happened, let people feel like they were there.
Tell it
they
like
see
a
what
story.
happened. Yeah, they feel, they smell it and so forth. So actually some of the things in journalism, I do kind of cross over with the radio play. But the difference, what a lot of people ask is, what is the difference between a regular play and a radio play? But with a radio play, you're not seeing anybody. And when the person talking, you can't have anybody talking too long, because you're listening. It's like, okay, I'm hearing one voice droning on. You feel like,
a podcast.
or like you're watching the budget debate, or listening to it,
How we reach this? How?
I'll keep hearing budget debate.
I know he in your face, but don't get on so.
I call no names. But yeah, so similarly, someone has to listen to it. They have to feel what is happening.
Yeah.
They have to set the ground. And also, this is a Trinidadian play written in Trinidadian dialect. So I'm using Trinidadian terms, but I have to explain it without saying, well, okay, this is what a Corbeau is.
Right.
This is what stick fighting is. This is what, make it very organic, so anybody around the world could understand it.
Tell me about the story itself, The Might Corbeau.
Yes, so The Might Corbeau, the central characters is Brian Gonzalez. He was a famous calypsonian. He's since retired, living with his wife Sheila. And he picks up her papers and learns that his rival is going to be awarded a national award.
Oh, no.
Yes, so he feels quite hurt. He feels that this rival is stealing the award that rightly belongs to him.
Yeah.
So he is on a mission to recapture his glory and win the Calypso Monarch crown. And there's also he's not aware that he's also dealing with his own issues with mental illness as well. Yes.
So it's a layered story.
Yes, it is.
Very interesting, because at a first glance, when I heard the storyline of it, I got the feeling, I felt like he's just telling the story of Trinidad and Tobago, because there are plenty of Calypsonians who feel as though they didn't get their due diligence and they still strive to hold on to it in some way, form, or fashion. And they might come back in and say, no, I deserve this, and then they realize that, you know, there are things working against them, factors working against them. So is it that he's able to navigate it positively, or we had to wait to hear the drama to find out how it ends?
I feel you're trying to pick my mouth.
I try. I mean, I have a whole walk.
Well, that is the thing, because you follow the journey. It's like, okay, is he going to get back on top? Is he going to achieve this dream? Can he overcome this challenge? And there's other issues. There's his son, who's an artist himself, who comes and visits, and there's that family issue and a lot of things going on. So it's a multi-layered story.
And in terms of your inspiration for this particular story, where did it come from?
Well, the original story was a one-act play with just those two characters, and that was way back in the 90s. And it was simply what you're talking about. You have, you know, a lot of these Calypsonians who kind of faded into obscurity, and it's like, you know, we as a people, we kind of just forget about them. Yeah. Until, I mean, you might have, I think right now we're in Calypso Heritage Month.
Calypso History Month, yeah.
Calypso History Month, sorry. So we would say, well, okay, now we would see some of the names, but I don't think we systematically inform people of, you know, that area of our talent. And this is Trini, this is something we should be proud of. So I think it started there, and over the years, I kept the story in my head, it kept rolling around, and then I had an interview working for a newspaper, and I interviewed a lady who both her parents were suffering with Alzheimer's. And from that I was like, okay, well now I could add another layer to it with a mental health layer to the character as well too. So it built and it built. So it's multiple inspirations in one story.
Nice, man. So what's next? Now that you've won, I understand that you have to go across to London to be able to view them recording it or something like that?
Yes. So actually I will be in a little under a month. I'm going over to London for a week. And it's going to be different things I'll be doing. I'll be going into the studio with them, with the actors, hearing them recording the play and so forth. I don't know if they'll be asking me for any advice. It's like,
I'm sure they will. You wrote it.
Yeah. Because the play actually, it includes a little original calypsos as well, too, little snippets of
Is a songwriter too?
I am not. But I take inspiration from the greats.
All right. I hear you.
Yes.
Well, I mean, before we wrap up, I know that you have some other projects that you've been working on, specifically a game.
Well, yes. Well, we were talking off camera that the last time I was here, I was with my game 6 and 60. So I'm very happy to announce that it's currently in a brand new store, Personalized Gift Shop, which is at the corner of Roberts and French Street.
Nice.
Open Monday to Saturday, so you actually could go in there, see the game, and pick up a game and play with your family. Nice.
Well, congratulations to you, sir. Very, very proud to be able to say that we have our winner of the International Playwright Challenge, I guess Radio Drama Playwright Challenge. Congratulations to you. I mean, this is no small feat. So very, very proud, and please keep up the great work, especially as it comes to, you know, making sure that we cement Calypso in our history and in our minds, and making sure that the next generation understands the importance of it.
Definitely.
Yeah. Blessings, Julien Neaves. Ladies and gentlemen, we take a quick break and come back with more in our morning show. The Mighty Corbeau boy, congratulations, man. Big up.